And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the expansion-era Boomers. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And our pitcher in this game, Tom Seaver. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I've become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
One strike.
Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Into center. Dawson on his way over. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting second. From the Los
Here's
Angeles
Mookie Betts.
Dodgers.
The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That one's in there, 0-1. Chris Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
Towards first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there for strike 1. Seaver, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Betts, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Harper.
Man at first, and now here is Harper. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and deals. That one missed. Now 3-0. The pitch. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Manny Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Check swing. He went. And that is strike 2. Two on, 2 outs. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burns. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Greg Vaughn at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Tony Gwynn will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Yeah, there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
That to right. Betts settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Andre Dawson getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. On the ground, Chisholm collects it. That ends the frame. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey.
Zingy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. 0-1. In the air to left center. Dawson racing over to make the catch. Here's Jack Peterson. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. And it's caught for the out.
From the St. Louis Cardinals.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
First pitch, not close. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. And he deals.
3-1.
And he walked him.
First base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The second baseman.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And it's fouled away. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the veteran third baseman, Mike Schmidt. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Burns back to work.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. At the belt and fires.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's going to be Robin Yount.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball. No strike.
Second inning here, no score. Left field. Peterson on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And there are two down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Willie
Stargell now at the plate. Big time power.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0. Just missed. And a pitch. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Seaver, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. First offering misses the mark. Hot shot to third, and that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, right side. Gwynn settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Acuna now. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Oh, that hit him. Throw over to Stargell. They get the out on Acuna.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Mookie to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Goldie, 35 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Right-hander kick steals. Off the plate, and now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0 is in for a strike. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High fly ball down the left field line. Vaughn makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Still no score. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Ozzie Smith. In there for strike 1. Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. The pitch. Got him. Now 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Joe Morgan, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first. And that is the inning. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Harper now.
Right. Harper.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In the air, left side. Vaughn sizes this one up, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next one misses. Ball 3. The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well.
Let's turn 2.
Turner batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Machado at first, 1 gone. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Throw over to Stargell. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Peterson in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. Smith under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. NL leaves 1. And we are still scoreless. Bottom 4, and the batter now, Greg Vaughn.
The left fielder, Greg Vaughn.
Burns back to work. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
On the ground to Jazz. Whips it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now, Tony Gwynn. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The Boomers hitless so far in the game. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Chisholm handles. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Number 8, Andre Dawson.
And now the center fielder, Andre Dawson. Grounded out his first time.
MVP.
2 outs. That's in there. Strike 1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Next offering in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And that's down and away.
Full count.
Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And there's ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Schmidt stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Burns with a move to first. Dawson back on a dive. Not even close there. 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And here it comes. Good eye right there. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Robin Yount. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that's outside. One, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Dawson on second. Schmidt on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Throw and it gets away. In to score from first. It's 2-0. In there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now here is Willie Stargell. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs with a runner at third. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And that's outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
On the ground out to short. Smith over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And the first offering is not close. Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. The wide to kick the pitch. Smash to the left side. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out. And that is that. So they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Boomers are on top 2-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike one. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. And that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Shortstop, Ozzie.
And here is Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Morgan in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
2-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Greg Vaughn. In there, and it's 0-1. Morgan on the move. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
All set for the top of the 6th. Mookie Betts will get us started.
The right fielder.
Betts in his 9th season. 30 years old now. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Fastball in for a strike. That's strike 1. Seaver, 6'1" righty, 24 years old. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. The wind and the pitch. edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
2-2.
Just missed.
Full count.
So now 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Manny Machado now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fouled off. He was late. Move to first. Harper's back in a dive. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Vaughn racing over to make the catch. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's a lead for the expansion era, 2-0. And welcome back. And now, Greg Vaughn.
The left fielder, Greg Vaughn.
The right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And delivers outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And a 2-1 on the way. He swings and fouls one off. Down the line towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Good contact guy, good defender. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The center fielder, number 8, Andre.
So digging in, Andre Dawson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Anderson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Helsley warming up as well. Vaughn stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Corbin Burns. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Helsley. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Ryan Helsley.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Helsley, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And the righty deals. 1 out and a runner at second.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the DH, Robin Yell. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And first offering is fouled off. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The 0-2. And now 1-2. 1-2 now. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Trey Turner at the plate. And he deals. And a strike in there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Goose Gossage up and loosening in the pen. Franco, a left-hander, also throwing. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And that squirts through. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now Jack Peterson. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Runner at second, nobody out. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Man at second.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got it by him for the K. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch, and he just misses.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
3-0 hack right there. Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's a speed threat. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
got it. The throw. Smith over to second, and they'll just get the one.
Look at the wizard right there. Ozzie Smith getting down, getting dirty. Man, this guy clearly one of the best defensive shortstops to ever walk on a big league field.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch just misses. The tying run at the plate. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a pitch. Foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in standing. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Throw over to Stargell, and Acuna retired. Out number 3. National Leaguers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Stargell.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. A little bit
No,
low.
that's a ball. Too low.
The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. And it is 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Mike Piazza now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Strike one. And a pitch. Strike two.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-2. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's a big power threat. Mookie Betts. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Eckersley appears to be getting loose. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gwynn makes the catch, and there's one down.
Up next for the National League.
And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt, for the 4th time tonight. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dawson gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter.
Bryce Harper to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. In there for strike one. That's through there for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. NL goes down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Rodon.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The wide to kick the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground to third, sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 23, Greg.
Stepping in, Greg Vaughn.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air to left down the line. Peterson really on his horse for this one, and he can't make the play. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Morgan gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. David Bednar getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. That's ripped. Base hit. Peterson whips it in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And now Tony Gwynn, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Over to Turner for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, center fielder, Andre.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Andre Dawson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings and misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. Dawson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Step off, throw to first. Gwynn gets back easily. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. That one to first. Goldie takes it himself, and that ends the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And here it comes. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and fires. And ball one. Check swing, went around. Now 1-2. In the air, left field. Vaughn drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Peterson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. Out towards left center. Vaughn moving under this one, and that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered two hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the National League, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.